It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. On the Tampa sideline, head coach Tom Bowles. These guys coming in feeling pretty good, ready to prove they're the superior team in the conference. His counterpart on the Eagles sideline, Nick Sirianni. His guys earned the right to host this game, and now just one win away from solidifying their spot as the best team in the conference. One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. Leading them out is the Austin, Texas native at quarterback. It's Baker Mayfield.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
Second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So, Charles, this a defense that hasn't made a lot of mistakes like this on the road to this playoff matchup, but that, a bad one there.
Yeah, you definitely want to rattle and shake up the other quarterback, but you know you've got to do it the right way. Otherwise, that cloth's going to be on the ground.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10. 180.
Throwing, Mayfield. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
Brings up second and 3 after 29 yards.
From the gun, Mayfield. He'll find McMillan here. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down.
Complete to Jalen McMillan. It's a gain of 6.
Mayfield with it once more. Out route, and the ball is caught by Godwin. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Scoring first, so critical in the postseason. They've got it here, first and goal. Here's Mayfield. He's got it. Touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Bucs have struck first in this NFC title game. Tucker with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10 at the 33-yard line. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. From the 34-yard line, here's a second and 9. They'll go to Barkley again. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. 34 yards. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Hurts going to give this to Shipley. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts letting one go deep for the end zone.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows. He can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
Following the interception, Mayfield. A short one there, caught by Likely. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Complete to Isaiah Likely. 20. A gain of 12.
Mayfield looks to throw. No hesitation, goes right back to Likely. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 34-yard line.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Mayfield. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Jordan Davis breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
3rd and 15.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Quick reaction as he catches it off the tip. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away. And take it right on the 30. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, they're going to run pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7. Throwing is Hurts. Now he's going to step up and run. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up 3rd down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Here's Hurts to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This is taken around the 12. 49-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Mayfield down. That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's third down.
Now Mayfield. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29. Before he's out of bounds.
Complete to Chris Godwin. A 4-yard pickup on the play.
On 1st and 10, here's Irving. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 28-yard line.
To throw, Mayfield. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And 3rd and 1 now.
180.
Mayfield to throw it. That is caught. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, 62 yards. And the Bucs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot in the big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Eagles nothing.
A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's Chris Godwin who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. He'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Again, it's Barkley. And a result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They go play action with Hurts. And that would go off target and incomplete.
Offense is moving a little bit out and back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Well, now hang on here because Saquon Barkley is in some discomfort, so we're going to have a pause here for an injury. Here's 3rd and 3.
Great.
Straight ahead, Shipley. Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot, and on that play, they were able to stop them short of a first down.
They'll run with Barkley. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he'll get it. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make our score 14-7. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it was capped off by the quarterback sneak for 6. Cooper fast with a feed. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The attention shifting back to Chris Godwin and the rest of the Tampa offense. Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defense, is getting big yardage with each and every one of them. It's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
To throw again on second down, Mayfield. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they...
Oh, the snap, a poor one, and this is blocked.
The long snapper's got to take some accountability for this one. It was his mistake that left his punter vulnerable, and they weren't able to save the play.
The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times, but as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? Here's 2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Smith. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Barkley going to be hit, and that at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Hurts.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Bucs will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception. It's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Looking to throw. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Buccaneers.
Now back to throw. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Eagles will take over here just shy of the 30. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, Hurts. Will get this out to Barkley, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Throw right side complete to Dotson. The Eagles hustling to the line, clock rolling.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Back to throw again. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They'll run forward Barkley, and he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's second down.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
And it's caught. And the Eagles are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Gain of 12 yards. That's another.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
Hurts going to move him around. And Barkley will try to punch it in. Oh, he's going to be brought down short of the first, and they are out of timeouts.
Stop short of the goal line. No gain on the play. Brings up 4th and
They'll throw now on the final play. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown as time expires in the first half. And the Eagles have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. So they say no to the field goal try late in the half, and it winds up really paying off as they score on the final play.
Yeah, a little bit of a gamble, but they had some foresight as well because they knew they were going to get the ball to start the third quarter. So they thought to themselves, if we score here, we can double up on back-to-back drives when we start the second half.
Our look around the NFL starts now. At MetLife Stadium, the Jets at home to take on the Baltimore Ravens. And here's the Jets wideout. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Jets get it done. Congratulations to them. The #1 seed in the regular season, they roll on to the AFC title. And time for a look at how we got here, the playoff bracket in the AFC. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break, as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. And, CD, we are in for a very intriguing second half. This is what we wanted, all tied, and this is what postseason football is all about.
It certainly is, and doesn't it speak to the parity in the NFL? Roughly half the teams that made the playoffs a year before miss the next year, get replaced. We know it's an any given Sunday mentality. Nothing's easy in the playoffs, but when you have your shot, they're eager to seize it.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
2nd and 6.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one down the line of scrimmage.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This is all about testing a defense at different levels. Both the tight end and the receiver outside are going to run matching dig routes at varying depths down the field. This gives your quarterback options. He decides to go with his tight end on the shorter route, and he made the right call.
This will be caught by Brown. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
1st and 10 at the
Up the middle with Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he stopped immediately there. 2 runs runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 25.
They'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Smith. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second down.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 92 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. He had a really solid first half running the football and picking up where he left off here in the third quarter.
How about the yardage he's piling up right now? This feels like a full game, not just the series that we're watching right now. I know people are screaming, where are the adjustments from halftime on the defensive side of the ball? Sometimes they're just not there. Sometimes you just have to find a way to tackle someone.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
I thought they were onto something with their play call and kind of went in reverse a little bit. Threw it on first down, then ran it on second down. Not successful either way. What play call do they come up with here on this important third down try?
Able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good game. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's fourth down.
Well, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. This is 2nd and 8. Mayfield looks to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15.
Complete to Chris Godwin. It's a gain of 10.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
That's another Buccaneers first down.
Mayfield. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's Mayfield. This is caught by McMillan. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
Buccaneers first down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Tampa Bay.
Handoff running left, Irving. They'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Once again, it's Irving. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Throwing, Mayfield. Looking middle, and he finds McMillan. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 41-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. Complete to Jalen McMillan. A gain of 16
Mayfield
yards.
down. They'll find McMillan here. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
16 more yards. That's another Buccaneers first down. A gain of 16 yards. And a
Play fake. Mayfield. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off.
brings up
Second down. Here's Barkley again. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. The offense on third down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This will be 3rd and 6. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker, 4th down. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 37. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Buccaneers strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter. This possession, gigantic. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
12 yards to go.
Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 98 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Here now, 2nd and 4. On the handoff, it's Shipley. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Once again, it's Shipley. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Brandon, unfortunately, I've been here before. They've had 2 opportunities to stop them, so this is demoralizing. They haven't gotten it done. Now you're calling all your blitzes, all your attack defenses, but you're not worried about playing your normal position. You're going to take chances now.
Well, you set up 2 third down opportunities to get off the field. Couldn't do it, and the clock continues to roll.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback, so that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Well, you need your best play here, no doubt. 4th down and 8. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is going to be recovered by a member of the offense, but whistles come in. Remember, on 4th down, that becomes a dead ball if anyone other than the fumbler himself recovers. So it'll come back to the spot of the fumble, and that will mean that's going to wind up being a turnover on downs. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the 4th quarter, clinging to that lead. A potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage. Oh, and now some space to operate. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
180!
A run up the middle with Irving. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
180!
Here's Mayfield. And oh no, it's incomplete. That's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down.
A 46-yard attempt.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Love the effort there. I mean, to get a field goal block in this situation because they knew what was going on. They give up those 3 points there. It's now a 2-possession game.
Yeah, that really changes the complexion here in the second half, doesn't it?
It really does, and now you give your team a more than a fighting chance and a little momentum. Terrific job by them, setting the tone and picking up their defense.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
They'll look to throw.
At their 48-yard line.
Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Nice, well-coached, a team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
He's back to throw. His throw incomplete.
Intended for Dallas.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
This short throw caught by Goddard. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the 1st down, but I thought that was the key.
180, 180.
Back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Elliott now to add the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And the touchdown and PAT mean we are tied here in the final minute of play. These Buccaneers fans on pins and needles. A Super Bowl berth on the line, tied in the fourth quarter as the kick is away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over.
Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
Super Bowl aspirations on the line. A critical one here. It's third down. Mayfield. Now Mayfield lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
Hurts. Out route pass complete to Goddard.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
They come up now on 2nd and 2. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
Let's go.
This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down.
And they're able to spike it in time. And they are in range for a field goal that could win this football game.
On for the field goal.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Right now, everything resting on the right foot of Jake Elliott. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. And for all these guys, whether you're a rookie, a 10-year veteran, there's no feeling like this NFC champs.
And you feel like family. Never at any time do you feel more like family than when you're sharing the joy of being the NFC champs. And now everyone gets to say they're going to the Super Bowl.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.